Oh, yeah. Good morning. Coco Type, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, it's Saturday, and we are here to play. How are things going? So we're actually going to play some games on stream today. During the latter half, we're going to start out with the more of the server side Swift. And if you joined me last time on Thursday, we started down another path in our quest for improved interactivity on this channel. I found out that I had to make my own server, and I've never made my own server before. And so what we decided to do was try Vapor, which is a server-side Swift implementation that allows us to write Swift code for a backend. The only issue is I don't have a dedicated website for this. Well, I kind of do, but I don't. It's not set up for that. I do have a domain name that I can use, but I got to figure out the logistics. In the meantime, as I'm learning how to do these new ventures, I'm just using my local host. I currently have a simple app running on my machine. As you can see here, this is the entirety of the app. It's essentially just part of a tutorial that I've been going through. And I can use a browser, or I can use something, I can use like a Postman. Instance to just try something out. Is a test. Yeah, there we go. Only charge you $50 per call. Coco Type's got a server up and running. Yay! Thank you, Coco Type. Hey, let's give a shout out to Coco Type for offering to help me out with this. This is a collab. We're trying to figure out. Okay, so you've got event subs going on. I don't know exactly how to work with that yet, and we're gonna try to figure it out today a little bit. So you won't charge at all? I'm actually curious. Like, what is like the standard rate for like messages to like a server? Is it like because I was doing some pricing on the other thing. Coco Type, thank you so much. Thank you very much. And look at that. You get a custom animation there. I just don't know how to deal with that awesome news. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for your support. I'll pay you to use this server. Yes. I was looking into like what it would take to like support like, you know, like a back-end messaging system. I'm guessing it's fairly inexpensive to do requests, simple requests, but I'm not sure. My two favorite streamers being wholesome. Thanks, Bloppy. Yeah, Coco Type is a great human. I know I do this every time, but if anybody who happens to be in chat right now and has not had the chance to visit Coco Type's channel, I highly encourage you to do so. Last played software and game development at twitch.tv/CocoType. I was lurking yesterday, but I think you were doing some code cleanup for was it for your animation app? Or what were you working on yesterday, Coco Type? was working on something cool. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was awesome. I was there in spirit. My let's see here. Okay. So I've got Xcode running. I have a browser just to see what it would look like in here, but also this is a helpful way to quickly structure data that Swift can read. So as we know, the Swift language can easily interpret JSON structures through the use of the Codable protocol. And I was going to try something real quick. I had a tutorial open on one of these pages. I think it's this one, the Ray Winterlich one. This one was going through actually basically the same tutorial that I was working on before, this Vapor Basics page, this routing page. When I didn't get all the way finished, I was going to do that before this stream, but I got kind of swallowed up in some other responsibilities. So I'm kind of picking up where we last left off. And then hopefully once this guy gets kind of squared away, then we can use that juicy server and get things going. I think authentication is still something that we need to resolve today. So, oh, CocoTab, you're doing so many things. I think when you were watching, it was calendar parsing for my bar tap list app. Yes, I think that's what it was. The calendar parsing. Something about trucks. I think it was, right? You had a structure called trucks, if I remember. I don't remember what the context was. I just remember seeing trucks. Okay. So here's where I left off. We were looking at body streaming. Wow, that sounds a little salacious, but body streaming is essentially allowing us to upload files and data to an endpoint. And this was talking about setting up our routes to be able to have like a default maximum size limit, size limit for what we could upload. I guess the standard is only like 16 kilobytes, but you can actually configure this using the app.routes.default max body size, which is food trucks at a salad bar. Okay, sweet. Yeah, right on. Cool. See, I remember the craziest things. Trucks. That's all I remember. Salad bar. Oh, it's not salad bar. I looked at the word said and I said salad. You don't win friends with salad. It was calendar parsing for my bar tap list app. Food trucks at said bar. I got it now. I know I just woke up. So this is that's what's wrong. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. I was trying to do a post method on this little app of mine, but I was getting a compiler error. So I'm gonna press stop real quick, and I'm going to uncomment this. And it's something called app on, and then you got like a post, and then like just some your endpoint listings, and then I get to say, hey, I can collect anything a maximum size up to 1 megabyte. And then just handle requests like the ones that we've done up above. However, when I tried to build it, it got mad at me. It was upset. It was saying, hey, type void cannot conform to response encodable. I'm not quite sure what that meant. I got to figure that out. Though it makes sense to have food trucks at a salad bar so you can have real food. Yeah, absolutely. See, I felt like there was some logic with my read along there. This is what I have here. I've just got app.on post, and to be fair, this could be a outdated tutorial. It is the docs.vapor.code's website though, so I would assume that this would be correct. So even if I just copy and paste this guy, here's what's happening. Where are you? 1401. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was just exactly the same thing. Yeah, it was exactly the same thing. So at first glance, I'm not actually quite sure what's happening here. It's saying type cannot conform to response encodable. Which one is the real food? Not the salad, that's for sure. It depends on the type of salad, I suppose. I was trying to get some more greens in my diet, and so I bought a bag of like already like cut romaine lettuce. I started like sprinkling that everywhere and all of my protein dishes, because you know, everyone needs a little bit more veggies. I know romaine lettuce is not the healthiest choice, but you know, it's something. It's green. It's better than nothing, I think. Anyway, I don't know why this isn't working, but this on method, let me just take a look and see what's going on here. Routes builder plus concurrency plus method. Let's take a look at this. This says on, and it's got a method, which you don't have to describe the word method. You just have to type it. And then the path, which is an array of path components. And then the body, which is the HTTP body stream strategy. Use closure. Oh, so do I need to do this? Do I need to place this inside an array? Is that what it's telling me to do? No, the build still failed. I was trying to get some more greens in my diet, so I bought a bag of all green M&Ms. So I went grocery shopping today, and you know, tis the season. I saw the Halloween candy bags that, you know, I'm inevitably gonna have to purchase for the trick-or-treaters that come by. So I went ahead and I bought like several bags, just because, you know, no one wants to be that adult who's like, oh shoot, got no Halloween candy, better turn off the lights. Nobody come to this house. So I bought said Halloween candy for the trick-or-treaters, of course, but then I could not resist buying a bag of those mellow cream pumpkins. You know the kind I'm talking about. I'm talking about these babies. Look at all that corn syrup, just ready for consumption. Let me take a look at, let's see. A serving size is like 1.5 pieces, right? 30 carbs, 24 grams of sugar, but 0 grams of saturated fat, which means it's very healthy. It's a very healthy choice. It's also low in iron, calcium, and potassium. It contains confectioner's glaze, shellac, and yellow number 5. See, yellow number 5, that's when you know you've got the good stuff. Not a sponsor, by the way. Go away, kids. This is my candy. Yes, absolutely. If it's unopened, I claim it, right? Like, if I haven't opened that 10-pound bag of candy yet, then I basically stash it in my office. Yep. I refuse to eat the food that my food eats. Ron Swanson. It's a great quote. I bought a bag of funfetti flavored candy corn and I ate it all today. I hope you enjoyed every last bite. Low in iron is good. You shouldn't eat metal. Yeah, absolutely. No FE for me. I vastly prefer Mambo number 5 to yellow number 5. Are you a dancer, Coco type? Do you do the mambo? Coco loves mambo. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. It still isn't working, even though I put an array on it. Wait, do you not remember Mambo number 5? Wait, oh, the candy? Oh yeah, I remember Mambo. Yeah. I was just thinking a little bit of Monica in my life. Oh, you're talking about the Ricky Martin? The Ricky Martin song? Ah, yes. Yes, I was going back old school to like when was that song made? Papa Loves Mambo. Papa Loves Mambo. Song by Perry Como. Originally released 1954. Papa loves Mambo. Mama loves Mambo. Look at him sway with it. Getting so gay with it. Shouting Olay with it. Wow. One of the classics. One of the only great things to come out of the boomer generation. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's Let's see what's going on here. Why do you not work? This thread keeps getting worse. Mama number 5 is Lou Bega. Oh, not Ricky Martin? Oh yeah, he did a cover of that. That's right. He didn't make that song. That's right. Oh, well, I'm getting my wires crossed. How can I make this stay on the top of the window? You know how the iOS simulator can always like stay at the forefront? Like how can I do that with these other applications? I guess it depends on the application, huh? Can I? Maybe not. Okay. We're still stuck here, folks. We're still stuck here on the post. I don't know what to do. I wonder if I should just do this. App.post. Is that okay? That's okay. This is fine. However, I can't change the maximum size of this. So I don't know what to do with that. Ricky Martin was living La Vida Loca. Yes, but didn't he also do? Am I thinking of the right one? He also did a little bit of Monica in my life. I'm pretty sure he did. Okay, now I gotta check. Ricky Martin. Mambo number 5. Yeah, he did do it, didn't he? Well, now I'm very confused. Anyway, he did not. Who did a remake of Mambo number 5? Nobody? Wait. He released it in 99. Oh, his version became a summer hit during 99 in most of Europe. Okay, so Ricky Martin didn't do it. I stand corrected. I'm so sorry, Lou Bega. Lou Bega was the only one. No, Lou Bega recorded a cover of the song. Okay. All right. Fine. Wires hopefully uncrossed. Okay. So we're going to talk about post or post request with the JSON body. This is what happens when you don't have a script. All right. Set the request as follows. HTTP localhost 8080 info method post. Add a single parameter called name. Username is the value. Just like JSON encoded as a request type. This ensures that the data is sent as JSON and that the content type is header set to application JSON. If you're using a different client, you may need to set this manually. So we can go ahead and make a JSON. JSON. Make a JSON request. How are we gonna do that? Let's go post, and we're gonna be my first post, and this is going to be body form data, I believe, or is it dub form URL encoded? I think it's just form data, right? Hello world. Is that right? So I'm sending and I'm getting nothing back. I've made so many requests to Jason. I can't wait to finally meet him one day. Seems like a really cool person. Okay, so what I have to do is I need to go back here and I have to let's see. It needs to be my first post. and rec in. And then what are we going to do? We're going to have to somehow take a look at what happens here. Which is, okay, which tab was I on? Was I in this guy? No. Case insensitive routing. Oh, default behavior for routing is both case sensitive and case preserving. Constant path components can alternately be handled case insensitive. Okay, viewing routes. Okay. Users post. Let users app. I would like to see what happens with post. So I guess I got to go back to the Ray Wonderlick site. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let data equals try request content decode info data.self. Return hello data name. Okay, so we have to create a codable structure. The name's requests. JSON requests. Hey, by the way, I just watched Amazon Prime has a bunch of James Bond movies that they've been suggesting to me for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't watch any Jason Bourne. I watched Dr. No last night. For the first time, actually, ever. I've never seen Dr. No, and now I have seen Dr. No. And yeah. And so, of course, what Amazon decides to do is say, oh, you liked this one? You should watch all the 007 movies. Here's all of them. These ones are leaving November 4th. You better get on it. Gotta make some money back on the MGM acquisition. That must be what it is, huh? So yeah, just gaining an appreciation for cinema history, right? It's still a toss-up for me between Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig, though. Those are the two James Bonds that have made films where I was aware of them. I like them both. Daniel Craig's pretty cool, though. I did like Pierce Brosnan's version as well. All right. Back to the shadow. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create some models. I think this is where we get our models. Yeah. Let's make a model. It's gonna call this. We're gonna call this. Oh, I guess it's gonna be called file. We don't get a choice in the matter. We're gonna call this our test. We're calling it test. Should we call it test? No. Let's call it. Let's call it James Bond. Okay. So we're going to have a struct called James Bond. And James Bond is codable. And going to have a name, which is a string. We're going to have another name, which is a string. Wait, no, just the name. Just the name. Okay. First name. Last name. String. Now, you know, this would probably be a person. But it's going to be James Bond. No, it's going to be person. I changed my mind. Person. There we go. I lied. So, routes are going to have post, I guess, let's just say name. And we're going to say, what is it? Got to make some money back. Yeah. Let data equals try, request content decode info data.self. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. And we're going to say, let person equals request dot, what was it? Content decode person dot self. And then we're going to print the names I'm not doing this right. Hey, Weiroo, what's up? How are you? Cannot find person in scope. Uh-oh. Is it because do I need to import models? No. Why? I have to import Vapor. Oh, if I import Vapor on my model, will it be okay with me? If I import Vapor like this? Let's try building. Unterminated strings literal. Oh, okay, here we go. Yoink. Cannot find person in scope. Well, you know what happens when we can't deal with that. We're just gonna go ahead and define it up here. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, we need to comment this again. Type cannot conform to response encodable. Oh, return, not print. There. Build failed. Oh, rec string in. Build failed. Uh-oh. Cull can throw, but is not marked with try. Why? Oh, I need to do this. Try. Cannot find try rec in scope. I have an idea. Do catch. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Will this do it? Build succeeded. Here we go. We're gonna build and run. Here it is. Here is our post name. And we need to make sure that we've got first name and last name as the parameters. Let's bring this back here. Bring our postman up here. And this is going to be first name. And then we have... Whoop. I solved a leak code problem with 98% less memory usage, and my code was faster than 97% of all other users who solved the problem in Python. Holy Roman Empire. Congratulations. That's awesome. Never touching that question again. I've peaked. That's the kind of stuff that belongs on a resume for sure. I'm faster than 97% of all users. Oh, leakcode.com. Post. Okay, so not my first post. This is name. Send test results. Headers. Cookies. Body. Hey, look at what we got here. Hey, it looks like it succeeded. Congratulations. There, we've made our first response to a post request on our fun little server. There it is. Just got to do some, just do some testing here. Very good, very good, very nice. Ink. Wait, is that a capital INC? I think it is. There we go. Okay, so does your first name start with the? And then last name? Holy Roman Empire. Is that how I would break things up? Seems like that's the way to go. Yeah, I think it's correct. I think we're good. Hey, we've got our first post request finished. Congratulations, us. Way to go. What did we have to do to get this? All we had to do is say app.post, and we had their name, and then we just went and decoded a codable structure, and then we were able to return a response. So in all these cases, we do need to return something, right? Like we're acting like a website, right? Like we have a server. We have to provide some sort of a response to let the client know that we we've gotten the information and we've correctly messed with it. Very, very nice. The name's Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire. That turned out pretty good. All right. So, all right. So I still am a little bit puzzled on this one for the body collect. I don't know what to do with that. That's okay. We don't have to worry about it so much. They're just talking about what they did here. Oh, if you're also into curl, here's the corresponding call. That's neat. Oh, we can actually return JSON. And I wonder if this is something that we're going to have to do when we actually have our own authentication server. If CocoaType is graciously allowed me to utilize the eventsub server that he's got up and running, and we're going to definitely take a look at that. I just want to make sure that I've got this in my periphery here, so that I can live dangerously on the server side. Returning JSON. Vapor also makes it easy to return JSON. See, I've kind of like, I'm going back and forth between this guy and between the Ray Winterlick site. They're talking about redirects. Ooh, maybe I need to do redirects, don't I, CocoaType? Mine is only an auth server right now. Eventsub is still in progress. Oh, I see. Well, that's what I need. I need an auth server. So you got what I need. Request redirect to some new path. You can also specify the type of redirect, for example, to redirect a page permanently so that your SEO is updated correctly. Oh, well. Very, very nice. Okay, it looks like that was pretty much it for this, the basics of routing. The basics of routing. And then what do we do? We go into content. This is where they start talking about, oh, okay. So now we're gonna find out where to put our codable types, because what I had to do is I had to throw it all the way at the top of this file, which is probably not a good idea, right? We don't want to inundate our routes file with a bunch of models. That's where the models go, or so I thought. I thought it belonged here, but apparently it can't find it. So let's see if this site will tell us how it's going to find it to be useful. To understand how Vapor's content API works, you should first understand a few basics about HTTP messages. Okay, well, we understand application JSON media type, yes. The first step to decoding this message is to create a codable type, which we've done. Conforming the type to content will automatically add conformance to codable alongside additional utilities for working with the content API. Oh, this is very interesting. Ray Winterlick did not. Oh, yeah, he did. Just kidding. Okay, hold on. All the way up here. Yep, he did say content. Yep. I don't think it was Ray, actually. It's Tim Condon. Thanks, Tim. Tim says, Vapor makes decoding data easy thanks to its strong integration with its codable protocol. Yes. Info data content. Okay, so they're saying conforms to content, which is Vapor's wrapper around codable. Vapor uses content to extract the request data, whether it's the default JSON encoded or form URL encoded. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's why we want to do that. Info data contains the single parameter name. And it does this and it does this and yes. So now we're going to return JSON. Okay, so go back to here and we're going to, instead of making this codable, oh, back up here. We're going to make it content. Content. Yeah, convertible to and from content in an HTTP message. Let's open this up. Let's see what this looks like. Here is the protocol. I'm going to expand here. And ooh, this follows a bunch of stuff. That's interesting. Link to your event sub authorized scopes equals chat read, for example. You can use that in an AS web authentication session. It'll give you a URL with access token in the query. Sweet. So if I were to do that, do I have to, oh, I guess I don't have to use my client ID anymore, do I? If I were to, for example, I'm just responding to CocoType's message here. If I go back to our Twitch client alpha project, and if you recall, we have our authentication view, which are authentication services. We have our base URL, which goes to here. And then we provide a scheme, and we provide a redirect URI. Is this where the URI redirect URI goes? So if I do this, maybe I do this instead. Maybe I say let redirect equals, and then that HTTPS. You can just skip all this, but why? You can use that in an AS web authentication session. So here, where I've got my AS web authentication session, and I have the URL, auth URL. So I said the auth URL is all of this. But instead, am I just saying, no, let auth URL equals what you've given me here? Just like that? And callback URL scheme is eventsub. Just like that. Can't convert value type string to URL. The emperor needs his drink. Oh, I need to put the string. There we are. Does auth URL need to not be optional? Yes. So just doing that. Force unwrapping is never. It's sometimes not a good idea, but I think in this case it's probably okay. So if I do this, it's going to spit out some stuff at me. If let URL equals callback URL, print URL to description. Else if let error equals arrow, print arrow.localize description. Else print, I don't know what to do here. So what is this event server you're going to code and going to eventually do? That's a good question. CocoType, what say you? Be careful about printing the output here since it will have an actual access token, but it'll be one with just chat read access, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, okay. So we're not going to do this. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to, well, yeah, what I'm going to need to do is maybe, okay. I'm just going to say let blob equals URL dot, was it just description? And then we'll do something. What I need to do is essentially, here's what, because I don't know what the structure looks like that it's going to be returning. So let's figure that out. Let's just take a moment and give this a try. And I'll just be like, let whatever equals print. Yeah. I'll just put my breakpoint down here. And then as soon as this is ready, then I'll bring it over and then I'll craft my my data type based on what I get there. That sound good? Okay, let's do it. So let's press play. So we're swapping a little bit here. Just so we can get, all we need is the authentication token. Here's our iPhone Pro. And I think it's not gonna care about. So this web authentication session, the reason why we're doing this is because for those of you who are joining for the first time or who weren't here on Thursday, we were getting pretty far with our implementation. I have a client app registered in the Twitch dev page, and I have a client ID which I use to ping the server to get authorization, and we saw like that show up at the beginning of the app. It was like, hey, Twitch, do you trust this from Twitch? And you say yes, and then it says, okay, it's gonna try to attempt to ping localhost 3030, which is where we were before, which was where was it? I can't remember which. Where was it? It's this one. So this is dev.twitch.tv /console/app/ my client ID, and my redirect URL was to localhost, and when it tried to do localhost, it got upset and said, I cannot do this. It was very upset. So I'm gonna press login, and what's happening? Did I hit a breakpoint? Ah, here we go. We have. Oh, I pressed the login button, which what did that do? What did the login button actually do? It says Twitch Client Alpha wants to use cocotype.com to sign in. So I press continue. And then, but then an error happened. Very interesting. Eventually it'll let you connect to it and you'll get Twitch events as WebSocket messages. That's right. We need to, okay, so let's see. Web authentication session. We had a problem here. It resulted in undefined behavior. Okay, so this is what we get. We say, Coco Event Socket wants to access your account. Clicking authorize will allow Coco Event Socket to view live stream chat and rooms messages. Very cool. This application is requesting your public Twitch account information. So again, your public Twitch account info includes such things as your like a numerical ID that uniquely identifies you, as well as your profile URL, profile image URL, your profile background, offline image URL, and some other stats. Whether you're a partner or affiliate or a standard user, or and what else? I think there's some other things too. In fact, I think we do have like the user type stored in here somewhere actually. What is it? Model. Yes. So here is what a user looks like. Broadcaster type created at your display name, a description, basically what you put on your channel, your ID, and then some other information. This is what only click authorize if you trust Coco Event Socket. Okay, Coco type, don't hack me. All right, I'm pressing authorize, redirecting you. Hey, and it worked. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Okay, so I got authenticated just now. And it's for read access only. And I'm going to just move this over here, and I'm going to take a look at it. And then based on the response, I'm going to create my my authenticated user type so that we can actually do something with it. So I can actually store it in memory in the app. Maybe we could even send it to the keychain, which would probably be the best thing to do, so that we could retrieve it. And then once we have that, then we're free to access the rest of Twitch API, which is very cool. So I want to say thanks again, Kokotai, for being willing to help me out with this, because we did get stuck on Thursday because they were like, because the response in this web view was like, oh, we can't access localhost 3030. I don't know. So this is very much appreciated. Okay, so PO blob. Okay, eventsub. Okay, so what I have to do is okay, interesting. All right, so I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it somewhere. Safe. Is it secret? Is it safe? I'm going to, let's see where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it, I guess I'll just put it in the secrets file for now. Yeah. Okay. Great. So once that worked, then we passed through that authentication method, and so the result is not in networkable, but in was it authentication service. So it said print hey, so we print hey, which means it actually worked. So what I have to do is I need to parse the URL response. This is just the URL description, so I guess I'm just going to grab the URL components. I'm just going to say here, let's press stop here, and I'm going to say let blob equals URL description. So then I'm going to say url.query components, query items, components. Let's see, let components, URL components equal URL components from not a decoder, initialize with the URL string, which I guess it's going to be URL dot description. And then I can say components dot query items for each. So for each item in here, then I get to say, hey, value of optional type URL components must be unwrapped to value to, so guardlet components equal URL components. Equals URL components, string URL description, else abort. Return. Maybe we're gonna need to do something. We'll need to do something here. Print, something's wrong. URL to absolute string, not URL description. Oh, thanks. Absolute power. Okay, great. Very nice. Nice. Eventually, it'll let you connect to it, and you'll get Twitch events as WebSocket messages. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so with my query items, I'm gonna have to be like, switch item dot name, and then we'll say case, and then we're gonna need to learn the different names of the query items that we expect to have. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna move this over here again. You get to stare at this lovely simulator for a second while I get back. I just need to put you somewhere else. Can I open you in a new window? Wait, before I do that. New window. There. Perfect. That's what I want to do. All right, going back here, going to, where was it? Authentication Service. There we go. So case, let's see. All right, what do we got going on here? We have scopes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to var scopes, which is a string. Var token type, token type. And then I'm going to actually have the access token, which is, this is the money right here. This is what we need. This is our access token. So for our case scopes, we're just going to say scopes equals item.value. Oh, I guess it's going to have to be, let's make them all optionals. Because, you know, you never know if your query component, if your query item doesn't exist in a particular URL, then there you go. Case, the next one is token, whoops, token type, then token type equals item.value. Case, this is the one right here, access token. Access token equals item.value. Great. And looks like that's it. And oh, we also have one called expires. Expires in, which I'm guessing that's the number of seconds that this is alive. Is that right? It's the first thing that shows up actually. Case expires in. Expires in equals item.value. Okay. There it is, folks. That is. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this all in a nice, neat package. Got a package, people. And with a default case break. There we go. And then once components.query items have been queried, then we get to say guard let expires in equals. Whoa, can I do this with the new Swift syntax? Guard let expires in scopes token type access token else return. Is that all I need to do? Or do I have to do let for all of them? You need a let on each one. Nice. Okay. Now let's make a new type. A nude type. Hey now. Let's make a new type, and this is going to be a Swift file, and we're going to call this, this is going to be auth token. Struct auth token. Ooh, ABI. We're going to make it codable just because, why not? And these are all going to be not optional. We're going to enforce that each of these are must be part of the auth token. Okay. And then I'm gonna say else return, and then let auth token equals auth token with all that. And then just for fun, we're going to print auth token received which expires, and then we'll do auth token expires in. There we go. Hey, now let's run through it one more time and see if it actually did it. You guys ready for this? We'll keep these breakpoints here. Okay. So just a real simple way to decompose whatever stuff comes up. I don't think we need blob anymore since we don't use it. We should probably, yeah, we're printing something's wrong here. If this is the problem, then we're going to print, hey, not everything showed up. And then I'm going to just put a breakpoint here and here. Okay, let's run this one more time. Here we go. And I think what happens on load, when this initializes, it automatically tries to load the authentication session. So I don't think we have to actually press any buttons. Just kidding. Click. Hello world. Sign in to continue. Event sub. Redirecting you automatically. Auth token received, which expires 13681. Success. Hey, once again, hot nude types. Thank you, Cocotype. Appreciate you. So we have our auth token. So what are we going to do with our auth token? Well, I'm glad you asked, because now what we get to do is we get to query from our content view. Yeah. Remember all of that network stuff that we did before? Our network service, which contained, I know that this is like, you're seeing like only part of the screen here. Maybe, let's move this over. Let's give you some room. Okay. So we've got plenty of, so here is our network service in order to connect to Twitch servers. And actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this, and I feel like I want to rename these things. I don't like calling this networkable. I'm going to call this HTTP service. I'm going to call this HTTP error. And then now network service is actually going to be called Twitch service. Twitch service. There. Much, much better. Hot nude types. All right. Much easier to see what's going on, right? What is a Twitch service? Well, my friend, it's an HTTP service. Oh, I understand what an HTTP service is, right? You make HTTP calls. Yes, you do. Okay, perfect. There we go. So with this, we have our get Twitch method, which calls our HTTP services get, and it takes what it receives and then it unpacks that, because we recall our HTTP service is just kind of a generic method of well, it's a protocol which straight up doesn't know what it's passing through. All it knows is that you're expected to get something from this endpoint. If it works, then you decode it, because T must be codable. And Twitch service uses that, says, yeah, I know what I need to do. I'm going to actually create a wrapper, because it turns out that at least the Twitch API methods that we've played with do that. They have this codable data wrapper, which puts which has a response with data, which is actually an array of the thing that you want. And sometimes that array is empty. Sometimes that array is just one value, and you only wanted one value, but they package it in an array. And so that's what we do here. And so because of that, if we're expressing the desire to get something T, and we get an array of T's, we need a way to return that. And that's what get Twitch does. Get Twitch takes that, it returns the array of T's, and then inside here we say, hey, get Twitch. Now I've got an array of users. I know that I only need one user with this particular login name, and so if there's the first value in that array If that's my user, then boom, great. Similarly, we have something called get chatters, which returns an array of strings, and that's great. We get to just use that as is, which is perfect. We are expecting a chatter response, which contains one field called user login, and that's what it looks like here. And so that way we know like who all is in chat with us. Isn't that cool? Array of T's. Going with the with the theme. All right, so now that we have our token, what we can do is, let's see, in our standard headers, we have Twitch endpoint authorization, which is our authorization ID value, but this is hard coded to a string. We don't want that anymore. We're going to need to find some way to pass in our authentication services stored token. So let's take a look again at authentication service. Remember this? Well, we have something also called repository, and repository is actually the main conduit where our views are getting their data to display. What happens is when we get our current user, we try our Twitch service to get user. Okay, so this loads the current user if authenticated, but this was, I think I hard coded this somewhere. I'm actually beginning to worry that this might not work. Oh no, Tabs rock. You rock. Thanks for the follow. How you doing today? Because you're using your own client ID and an access token with my client ID. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, we could swap out your client ID. That could work, I suppose. Just to like get this up and running. But it seems like I'm gonna eventually need to roll my own. Keep going. Let's find out. Let's find out. Here we go. Hey, look at us. Okay, for those new users who came by to see what's going on here, I highly encourage you check out Cocotype's stream. Streams on Mondays and Fridays, and sometimes in between. Very, very cool Swift developer who's helping me out today. Give him some love. Send him a follow. Lifetime sub. You know all the things. Okay, so get current user. Let's see. So if I configure and if I do this, value login name. Yeah, what we're going to need to do is I'm going to somehow have to combine the efforts of our authentication service with our network service. I can also send you the server code, but without somewhere to host it, it's not going to be super helpful. That's okay, Cocotype. I think this is helping me big time to just get over that first hurdle. And well, we can talk about what that might. I still wonder, like, if we could get localhost to work somehow. If I were actually running an actual server, like what we were doing here, if that would actually do something, because my localhost 3000, which is there, wasn't doing anything. But if we actually had something running at like 8080, do you think that actually might make Twitch go, oh, this is legit? Maybe. It's worth a try. But okay. Okay, so auth service. This does all the things. Where does this auth it? We got to put this auth token somewhere. To do, put this somewhere safe. It needs to go in. Well, this is the authentication service. Yeah. Maybe it's the shared service. Maybe we say shared service. Maybe we do that. Maybe we make this a singleton. It won't work for eventsub. Oh, I see. It definitely works for the auth stuff, but obviously only on simulators. It won't work for eventsub. Okay. Yeah, I think, man, so the eventsub is our ultimate goal, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Let me take a look at again, like how we've constructed this. Back to the shadow, back to Twitch service. I have my endpoints. This does not belong in endpoints, I don't think. I mean, it kind of does. It kind of doesn't. Rather than this, what I need to do is I need to actually, well, and you can't do that on the singleton, can you? You're going to have to actually, here's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to have to do. Twitch service is going to be a client of auth service. So we're going to say, we're going to say, var auth service, which is an auth service, authentication service, and this is just going to be authentication service dot shared, which I don't think we've made yet. No, we haven't made yet. So we're gonna have to say static let shared equals authentication service. Boom, there it is. And then we'll just do a private init, which with an empty implementation. This is overriding declaration requires an override. Okay, fine. Private override init. Okay, great. Which means that this can only be a static service. Perfect. If you want to run the Vapor server locally, you'll need to set some environment variables, which I can list in a second. Oh, I do want to do that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so we've got our shared authentication service. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a function called apply token. Auth token. And we're going to say published var token auth token. Do I want to do it? I guess you gotta start with, yeah, that's fine. Although I just want to be able to access it. I don't necessarily want it to be published. That's fine. Self.token equals token. Great. So this is what happens. We apply the token. So we're going to say once we do that, then put this somewhere safe. I have an idea. Apply token, auth token. There it is. We did it. Congratulations. Auth service for free, which expires. Okay, we can keep that in here. That's okay. Let's stop. Apply token enclosure requires explicit use of self to make the capture semantics explicit. Oh, well, there we go. Do we want to do a weak self though? Probably. Weak self, callback URL error. Great. Okay. So now we've got our auth token. And once we have our auth token, then we can be like, hey man, Twitch service, type authentication service has no members shared. Yes, it does. Build failed. Authentication service initializer is inaccessible to a private production level. Oh, I need to make it a public init. Not bad. Override init. I thought I was supposed to make it a private init. Oh well. Let's keep going. So now that we've got our token, hopefully, now we get to be like our standard headers. And this is going to be auth service. Wait, no. Underscore auth service. Underscore auth service. Oh, it's a static var. Never mind, that's not going to work. Oh, we could just make this a static var. Yeah, then we could just do auth service token dot access token or empty string. So it's going to silently fail. We're going to include the auth services token in our standard headers, and if it fails, then it's gonna error. It's gonna throw an error when we try to actually access this. Okay, so here is how we do it. Now the Twitch endpoint client ID value may not work because, as CocoType pointed out, it's a different client ID from the access token that he provides with his service that has a different client ID. So we're just gonna try it and see how it goes. Now, as soon as we log in, as soon as we load, what we need to do is we need to provide some sort of response to our authentication service. So it could be that because this published var starts out as a nil, once it becomes valid, then our view will know, hey, we're authenticated, and it can change the screen that gets displayed. We go to content view and we say, just kidding, not content view. We're going to app view. Twitch client auth app. Good. So the window group is going to be, so here's what's going to happen. Group wait a minute, let me think about this. Not a group. We're just gonna do vstack for now, and we're going to do we're gonna do a switch auth. Well, now I'm gonna have to do this. Authentication service dot shared. Yep, there we go. Switched auth dot token. Case none. Auth view. Case some let token. Well, maybe we don't even need the token. We just know that it exists, which means we can then finally just go to the content view. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how that works. Okay, so boom. Environment object is app data. Task is going to be awake data app configure auth load. Yeah, this is what we got to do. Wait, does app data configure do the loading, or does it not? I don't remember. Where's the configure? Oh, I don't think we have configure anymore. Because app data is the authentication service, yeah? No, that's the repository. That's the repository. And when app data configures, oh, it tries to get the current user. This loads the current user authentication. Okay, so we can't configure this yet. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. We're not gonna configure. Instead, we're gonna load auth. I suppose we can do that here, the first time we see auth view. Now, what does auth view do? It just has a button to log in and request permissions, and it's basically this. It's the same thing. If it didn't work, then we're gonna then we try again. But you, my friend, need to do that. There. Okay. And then here we can finally, on this task, we can say, all right, app data, now you can configure. So we don't configure unless we're authenticated. Once we're authenticated, this token is going to be like, hey, this is here. Then we get to do our content view. You guys ready for this? Oh, just kidding. Oh, wait. Is load supposed to be async as well? Oh, it's got a callback, so technically it doesn't need to. I wonder though, does the AS Web Authentication session have an async version? I guess not. That's okay. We don't need it. Okay. Build and run. What's happening, Questions Horse? We are we're teaming up with Cocotype today to get an authentication legit auth token workflow so that we can actually show what's happening here. Okay, let's see what's happening. The operation couldn't be completed. Oh, I wonder what that's about. Very interesting. Wonder why. Let's try this again. And play. I have a really good idea for something. Where's the... There we go. All my mods are on vacation. Great. We need a fun little animation that shows up when when someone's been banned. Be like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. There. We can use that. That could be our first event sub test. There we go. How you been? Questions, Horace? Anything going on? You're banned. You're banned. Get out. Okay. So something's happening with web authentication session. I wonder if it might be a race condition of some kind. I'm gonna go ahead and press this login button, and then we go through the process. And folks, we just got the authentication token, which means we're in. We're in. Let's test to make sure that this is actually working. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see. This could be the issue, Cocotype. The data couldn't be read because it is missing. I think, yeah, I think it's the client ID. I think that's what the issue is. Yeah, I think we're stuck again, once again. Okay. Wait, does that page have? Okay, let me nuke this again and see if it shows up. Remove app, delete app, delete. Okay, let's try this again. Und play. Oh, thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. It's given us grief. Let's just try it again. Go. I got my auth token, and yeah, it ain't working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and secretly change the client ID off screen. And now we build again and see if that actually fixes it. As long as you don't need my secret, we should be good. I think so. I think that's I think you're right. I'm gonna nuke this again. Delete app. Delete. Okay, let's go. Okay. Shoot. It's not working. What's happening? What's happening? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hmm. Let me think. The refresh token is there. Wait, do I need to put bearer? I need to put bearer in front of it, don't I? I think that's what I have to do, don't I? I think I have to add the word. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Let's go back to Twitch service, and the standard header is going to be, I could put it here, or I could like force it to be maybe at the call site. That's where I do it. So my authentication service, I say and the access token is going to be here. This is where I say bearer space and then access token there. Now of course we're gonna have to probably deal with auto refresh tokens. If the expiration happens, we're probably gonna have to do some sort of like a check-in, kind of like how Firebase does it. I'm only guessing. Channel.ban is a type of sub you can make, so doing an event sub on bans. Okay, there we go. I have you up on 3 different computers right now. It's freaking me out. Cocotype. Oh. I just won't glare menacingly in the camera. Okay, here we go. Ready? Continue. Folks, we are authenticated. We are authenticated officially, which means I can go anywhere. Hey everybody. Oh, just kidding. The data couldn't be read because it is missing because Cocotype is not a mod. No. It's because I only requested read access, which means I can't access a chat list. Now see if it works with your client ID instead. Okay, yeah, let's try using my client ID instead. You're right. Let's try that. Booyah indeed. Definitely cause for a celebration. Okay. We're gonna go back to my client ID. Let's go ahead and kill this again. La 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 Elmo's World. Okay, let's try this again. It doesn't like me automatically loading. I guess it has to come from Nope. It has to be your client ID. So there it is. Now we got it. Who is that? I don't right. Who is doing that 360 dab? Okay, that's okay. But hey, progress. We've got auth working in some degree. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and not it keeps on saying the login couldn't be completed, but maybe if I were to do this and then stop and then play again, maybe it would auto do it. Let's just try that. Okay, so I'm in. And if I stop and if I play again, let's see if it automatically takes us to that screen. No. Okay, so there's something that we need to do. Clearly, we have to wait. Because all I'm doing when I press this login, oh, it's because I'm not storing the auth token in my keychain. That's why. It's just staying in memory until I kill the app and then it's gone. So we need to store that. We need to store this token securely. We need to store this token securely. Oh, we need to use keychain services. Let's see what question source is up to. Question source, you need a profile picture. Nah, it's all good. Why does it keep suggesting Butterfinger? What? Here's another streamer that you should check out. M. Wilson Codes. Jay Wilson. Go follow them. They make some cool Swift content as well. Also, I think working on a Twitch client, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is I just need to write some notes for myself. So to do when we have our own auth server up and running. I'm just going to comment this out. Yeah, perfect. Went to the same thing I'm always up to. No good. Are you going to dress up as a villain for Halloween? Question source. Who's your favorite villain? Who's your favorite? I guess that's a wide range of possibilities. Who's your favorite monster villain? There you go. Yeah. Folks, we're in a pretty decent spot with our authentication service. The only thing that we really need to do is, an app is not very helpful if it requires you to log in every single time that you launch it, right? That gets pretty old pretty quick. What we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to add the capability to use the keychain. We need to use the keychain in order to securely store our authentication token. We retrieve it, but there may be some cases where the authentication token has expired, in which case we need a way to refresh said token. And what I wonder about this token is, see that there is no refresh token though. So can we make that change? Coco type, can we change it to have a refresh token available? Question Horse's favorite villain has to be Bad Horse from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, right? Gonna be there soon. This guy's amazing. Dr. Horrible sing-along. I remember that movie vaguely. Who was in it? Felicia Day. She's like the main character, right? Got Doogie Howser and Nathan Fillion, right? The one true Nathan Drake. It's already on the Get Rope. We're trying to get it running now. Coco type. Faster than a speeding bullet. Meanwhile, what we can do is we can take a look at what time we got. Hold on just a second. Okay, what are we going to do next with this? We're going to need, in our Twitch client alpha, we need to create, in our target, signing in capabilities. We're going to need to add a capability, and it's going to be Keychain. Allows this application to share passwords from its keychain without that. Oh, not keychain sharing. I just need keychain. I just need keychain. Is that all I need? Wait, do Do I need this capability if I don't need to share keychains with anything else? I'm trying to remember how this works. I think you just get keychain for free, right? And you don't have to... You don't need any capability for just regular keychain? Okay, sweet. Refresh token should be there now. Coca type. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. What's our main goal? Our main goal is to, from app launch to app launch, not have to log in every single time. So let's focus on that. We'll get the refresh token in a bit. What are we gonna do? So back in authentication, let's make a keychain. Here we go. Keychain manager. Folks, keychain manager is we have some samples on the interwebs. So developer.apple.com keychain. We've got some stuff here that can help us. Keychain services. Okay. Computer users often have many passwords and cryptographic keys that want to keep your data safe from prying eyes. Keychain items. Using the keychain to manage user secrets. Here we go. Okay. Adding a password to the keychain. Okay, sweet. Here we go. Add network credentials to the keychain on behalf of the user. To get set up, define a structure to hold the credentials as they move around your app in memory. I gotta skip town for a few minutes. Coca type. Be safe out there, okay? Don't drive and Twitch at the same time, okay? Safe travels. Struct credentials, username, password, okay? Now these things, if they're codable, can I throw the whole auth token in there? Oh, I'm not actually leaving the house? Oh, okay. Well. He said skip town. Maybe you're going to use like a very, very fast vehicle. Are you going to switch the laundry? Oh, that doesn't sound as exciting. Sorry about that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just gonna copy their setup here to make it very, very fast for us. I'm gonna go hide you, and I'm going to move you over here. Hello, chat. Okay, here's our keychain manager. Does it need to be a value type or a reference type? Let's just make it a value type. Struct keychain manager. And what we're going to do is, let's see, define a structure to hold the credentials as they move around your app in memory. Does it need to be all the way in here? Define an error enumeration that you can use to communicate keychain access outcomes. I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to place it inside the keychain manager. Maybe not. Maybe he stays outside. Sorry. You must stay outside the keychain manager. Then identify the server that your app is working with. Static let server equals www.me.com. Create an add query. I'll try to find some way to make the laundry switching more exciting for you. It's okay. It's not me you have to impress. Just kidding. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Using an instance of the credential structure and the server constant, you can create an add query. So here we go. Boom. What is this? Well, I thought I done told you. Oh, we need to put this inside a method, actually. Func. Get. And it returns something. Let's say it returns a string. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to let account equal credentials.username. Oh. Get Ooh, okay. This is interesting. So our auth token get what did our auth token again look like? It wasn't very big. It was just expires in scopes, and it was a token type, which means we just need one. We just need one. We're gonna say let account. Maybe we just have our static let me equals me. Okay. And let account equals me. And then password is equal to credentials, password data using string encoding UTF-8. Query. Let's read what this has to say. I'm trying to remember exactly how this goes. The query dictionary's first key value pair indicates that the item is an internet password, from which Keychain Services infers that the data is secret and requires encryption. Does it need to be internet password, or can it be a generic password? Let's just say generic password. I think we can do that, yeah? That should still provide a keychain, yeah? I think that's okay. And requires encryption. I'm pretty sure this is true. This famous last words. This also ensures that the item has attributes that distinguish it from other internet passwords, such as the server and account to which it applies. Indeed, the next two key value pairs in the query provide this information, attaching the username acquired from the user as the account, along with the domain name appropriate to the password of the server. And see, we're not. I mean, I guess we could do the authentication URL, but we're already using like a hard-coded URL in the authentication service, so I don't know if that's necessary. The value data as string as password. This is the query. So why is credentials.password.data thrown in here? You can create an add query. Oh, meaning I'm storing something in here, which means store. We're going to call this, I got it. This makes sense now. Store token, auth token. And I don't know what it's returning yet. So we're just going to keep that void for now. And we're going to say let account equals self.me, let password equals token dot auth access token data using string encoding UTF-8. We don't even need the string dot encoding. We can just use the dot UTF-8. This turns it into a data instance. And then we say, hey, query, you are using the generic password. You're using an account as me. You're using the server as this guy. And the password is this. Y'all just missed the most amazing laundry migration activities ever. Man, I am on the edge of my seat. I must know more about this. You laughed and you cried and you screamed? That sounds incredible. How do you top that? Jeez, it's amazing. You're a good sport, Cocotet. Okay. Here's a 4D experience. Oh, sweet. It's all down here from here until the grave. Oh, you've peaked. That's too bad. Static member server cannot be used on an instance of type Keychain Manager. Error. What if I just do this? And we're good, yeah? Cool. Okay, so the query has been created. And then what happens next is generic passwords are similar to most respects to internet passwords, but they lack certain attributes specific to remote access. For example, they don't have a server attribute. Oh, which means we don't even need this. When you don't need those extra attributes, use a generic password instead. Oh. Well, we'll just keep it for now. Let's just do that. Let's just do internet password for now. That's fine. just to go along with the demo here. It says, although it's not necessary in this case, you could further characterize the password by specifying additional attributes such as the port number or the network protocol. That's kind of neat. And then we finally need to add the item. So here's how we do this. So the SEC won't let me be or let me be me. So let me see. This is just a function on security, which results in an OS status. Oh, so this throws. Okay, so we try to add our password to the keychain here, and if it's successful, then we're great. If it's not, then oh boy, we have a problem. Okay, so there we go. We just stored our authentication token, which means what we need to do is go back to our authentication service. Wait, is this a static method? It used to be a static method. Static function store. Okay. I don't know if this like requires us to like, it's probably pretty lightning fast. Yeah. So it's probably okay that it's a synchronous method. I don't know. So when we go to authentication service, and as soon as we get our service, as soon as we apply our token, stuff.token, then we can say this. We can say keychain manager store token. We're gonna have to try. Yeah. Looks like you're wearing a hoodie that says "See also" right now. Yeah, I've got 7 of these in my closet. I'm taking a note from the playbook of several successful CEOs who only have one outfit that they wear every day, all day, every day. If you do want to return the data, keep in mind that the SEC item add function behaves much like the SEC item copy matching function in this regard, whatever regard that happens to be. But you know, to be able to find the item later, you're going to use your knowledge of its attributes. In this example, the server and the account are the item's distinguishing characteristics. Okay, so how do I get it back? I want it back. Give it back. So we've done this, and now what? Now what? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go back here. Searching for keychain item. It was the next article. It's the next article, folks. Find keychain items based on the search criteria that you specify. Hey, look at this. This is all you need to create a keychain manager. Boom, they give you the code to do it. That's awesome. Okay, let's create a search query. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is I'm going to bring this back over here. We just got to make sure this is, yep, this is all good. Is this? Oh, is this? No. Oh, cool. Let's see what this soundtrack's gonna do, folks. We're gonna be playing some Overwatch 2 in just a little bit, but what I want to make sure we get is this very important feature, which is we get to store the token in our keychain and try to reload, get it back so that we don't have to go through the login process again. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's go back to Keychain Manager, and now we're going to create a method called retrieve. Static func retrieve token. Returns auth token. It may or may not exist. I guess it could throws. Now, here's the deal. if no auth token exists, then maybe we throw anyway. And if it doesn't, then we get our auth token. That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So here's what we got to do next. People pull in whole libraries for these 10 lines. You know what it is? It's you don't know what you don't know, and you know. If you're pressed for time and you see an off-the-shelf solution, you're like, okay, let's just grab it. Let's just grab Alamo Fire and all 50,000 of its methods. You know, it turns out it's very, very easy to implement keychain integration. Who'd have thought? So don't let it scare you, folks. If you're worried about a security layer, Apple's got some pretty good documentation here. So I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, begin the search by constructing a query dictionary. Okay, so we still have to find the stuff, yeah? So we're gonna let query equals sec class as string, class internet password. It is an internet password because that's what we did before. The server is our server, which is, we have to do self.server. KSCC match limit as string, and the match limit is 1, and return attributes as string is true. SCC return data as string, true. Now, there's something wrong here. I just realized I can't actually store this as an auth token. I have to because I'm storing it just as a string. Can I store this as oh no, I'm throwing the whole thing in here. Hey, don't do just access token, just do the whole token. Just do the whole token. Yeah. But wait a minute, you cannot infer contextual base in reference to member UTF-8 because the value of type auth token has no member data. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have to create, we're gonna have to basically, if we want to encode this, well, since auth token conforms to codable, we could just say JSON encoder encode token. Is this throwable? It is a throwable. So what we're going to do is we're going to try let data equals try JSON encoder encode token, and then yeah, so we're gonna throw the whole thing in as a UTF-8 string. There, that's perfect. We get the entire structure. Yeah. Data dot what was it? What string? Oh, it's already data. It's already I don't need to. Let password equals try JSON encoder encode token. There. Good. This should be sufficient, yeah? Because it's data. Yeah. Boom. Data as string. Oh shoot. We don't want it. We want it as data. Can I do that? Oh, I can't. CF string is not convertible to data. Did you mean use as to force downcast? Okay, so I need to turn data into a base 64 encoded string. Is that what I have to do? Maybe. JSON encoder and encode. Can I encode it as a string? If I encode it as a string, encode string, base 64 encoded string. There. Now it's a string. Is that acceptable? I think have we doubly encoded it? I think that'll work. Okay. Let's just see if that works. Okay. So we have our codable type auth token, which has a bunch of stuff. But since it's codable, we can use the JSON encoder to encode it into data. And once we've encoded into data, then we can say data.base64 encoded string to store it as a string, which then gets stored KSEC value data. Because if I tried to do it as data, it didn't like that. It was like, what do you think you're doing here? What if I did it as NS data? Would it like that? Cannot convert value type CF string to type NS data in coercion. Oh, yeah, it's just gotta be a string apparently for SEC value data. Let's see, the corresponding value is of type CF data. Oh, this is talking about this. Oh, I don't have to do base64 encoded string. I just keep it as data, right? Yeah, I don't need to encode it twice. This can stay as a data instance, and then this password, even though it's data, the KSEC value data as string is referring to the key of the query. Okay, there we go, because this is of type any. Yes. Cocoa type just reaffirmed it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, perfect. Now, once we retrieve the token, we say return attributes as, but here's what I need to think. Okay, true, return data is string. True, let query equals this. Okay, then we have you need both the attributes and the data, which is this and this. And then we initiate the search. After you've created the query dictionary, you initiate the search with the call to the SEC item copy matching. So we say, here, let's expand this again, and we're going to do exactly what they're doing. And let's just do a little cleanup here. Okay, let query equals that. var item is a CF type ref. What is a CF type ref? A CF type ref is the same thing as an any object. So it's the base type of all core foundation objects, and that's what you got to do. And you say, hey, let status is going to copy matching my query. Can you find something in here? If you can, you can throw it into this, and then we're going to say, guard status is not equal to sec item not found, else throw keychain no password. Guard status equals error sec success, else throw keychain error unhandled error star, which means this is an interesting, we got two guard statements in here. We could clean that up a little bit, but essentially item is a reference to the item. But then what we're going to have to do is actually convert that item to the type that we're actually looking for. Therefore, you must, okay, so we got to test it, and then we extract the result. Okay, here we go. Boom. Here is the end. So we're just copying and pasting from this site, and right here, boom. Here is our security layer. Holy smoke! Look how easy that was. We're not out of the woods yet though. Guard let existing item equals item as string any. Let password data equals existing item SEC value data as string as data. Let password equals string data password data encoding. Okay, this is where we go. This is where we do this. This is where we do JSON decoder decode type token.self from password data. Yeah. Oh, it's auth token. Auth token.self. And then if everything is good here, then we get return password, because we're looking for an auth token. Should we test it out? We should. Call can throw, oh, I forgot to do a try. Try JSON decoder, decode auth token self from password data. Initializer for conditional binding must have optional type, not auth token. Oh, I need a question mark. There we go. Immutable account was never used. Complacing. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess this could be helpful, but we don't really use it. So yeah, we can just replace it with the underscore. Oh no, we can't. Xcode, you told me I could do that, and then you lied to me. I don't appreciate that at all. What do you think? What do you think you're doing here? Okay, perfect. Now there is our security layer, just like that. And now we go back to load. Here's what we do. Now we first check to see if our stored keychain item exists. So I'm going to say if let auth token equals keychain manager dot retrieve token apply token auth token return. If it doesn't exist, and here's what we're going to do. Boom. Okay, so on the first app launch, we're going to store it down here in our apply token. Oh, wait a second. If we apply the token, maybe we don't throw this in here also. Maybe we just apply the token, since that'll be kind of weird. We'll apply the token and then we'll store it. Yes. That's what we'll do. Hey, auth token. Shazam. Build succeeded. Folks, here we go. Okay, let's okay. So, of course, the operation couldn't be completed. We're going to have to log in. That's kind of a bummer. So we're gonna have to continue. We log in. Oh, I forgot a breakpoint here. It looks like it's stored, but let's press stop. And now let's relaunch it and see if it hits it. If it hits it right here. Ready? And if it happened, then we'll know that it happened. There we go. Which means it automatically sends us to the content view. Oh, baby, we got it. Hey, look at that. And with that, we have persistent data in our app. Look at that, folks. We no longer have to do the authentication every single time we launch the page. Nicely done. Way to go, team. Feeling pretty good about this. Our authentication layer is working. Of course, it's on loan from Cocotype. Thank you so much, Cocotype, for your help with this. Definitely gonna have to get our own thing rolling with since we can't rely on Cocotype's client ID. Very gracious, but we need to roll our own. So we will do that eventually. But hey, this is a great proof of concept. We've got the authentication service implemented. We've got stored in Keychain, and now what we can do is, well, we can query the stuff that's only viewable by any user. And the list of chatters I can't get yet because I need that token needs to provide mod access essentially. But there we go. But what's going on here? Why is this toggle switch showing up outside the border here? That's kind of crazy. What's happening here? Oh, a minor detail that we can resolve later. But if let auth token equals this, apply token, and then maybe we'll do else. Else initialize session, and then we'll place that inside a different function. And that's all this. There it is, folks. My server supports whatever scope you want. You can call that URL again with a new set of scopes. Oh, really? Can we do the... I'm trying to remember what scopes that we were looking for. What was it again? It was... which one was it? Which access token scopes? I need chatters. Oh. Chat and chat bots. No, I don't want that. No, I needed starting a raid. That'd be kind of fun if we could where is the maybe it's the reference page. This is what it channels. Get channel information. The ID, the return values, a login name, game name of the game being played on the channel. That'd be kind of fun. I think the only thing that I was, okay. Oh, not modify channel information. I wanted to get the chatters list, but I don't remember where that was. I have an idea. Why don't I go back to my app and look at the endpoint that we're actually using. Twitch service, get chatters. Yeah, chat/chatters. Like if I can search for that. Search docs chat/chatters. No. No? Oh, this isn't it. Well, here we go. Okay. Requires a user access token that includes the moderator read chatters scope. Okay, so this is what I need. Please. Because this is the one that we've already got implemented on in our Twitch service. If we can get that, then I can get my list of people in chat, and then we'll be super excited. And I think we can. Banner. This would be kind of cool to get the emotes, an ID that identifies the broadcaster to get the emotes from. I mean, all of these things I'd love to get. Guess we just got to pick and choose because they all require some dev time, yeah. Just as a proof of concept, so how do we jump from here, you guys? Once we've got our auth token, we can access most anything in the API. Oh, I could send a chat announcement. That'd be kind of fun. Should we do that? Sends an announcement to the broadcaster's chat room. Requires a user access token that includes the moderator manage announcement scope. So we've already seen before, like, when we can do this, but it'd be kind of cool if I could type in a message and it could like post in the channel. Announcements. Is that more than just a regular sending a chat? What does this do? Match the user ID and the access token. Broadcaster ID, moderator ID. The ID of a user who has permission to moderate the broadcaster's chat room. The announcement to make in the broadcaster's chat room announcements are limited to max of 500 characters. The color used to highlight the announcement. Ooh, this would be fun. Let's do this one. Okay, this is what I want to do. So Cocotype, if you're here, I would like a user access token that includes the moderator manage announcement scope. This is what I want. This. I'm going to, or I'll send it to you in Discord just so you have it. There we go. Meanwhile, you're still here? Okay, sweet. So I just pasted it. Let's go ahead and implement this API, and then we'll implement a control to type in a message, press the send button, and if it works, then we should see it in chat, yeah? Oh, it's self-serve. Just change the scopes and then initial URL. I don't need to change anything. Oh, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's perfect. That's even better. Dang, man, you really pulled through with this. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we got. So, for example, in the I just realized something. We're gonna need a way to delete that keychain entry if we need to replace the item, don't we? Because even if you uninstall an app, you guys, the keychain still holds onto that information like a jerk. It's a feature, obviously, because have you ever like worked with Firebase before and like you authenticate and then like you delete the app or whatever and then you decide to reinstall, you want to start from scratch and you're all of a sudden like, hey, why am I still logged in? It's because the keychain items don't disappear after your app is uninstalled. It's kind of sneaky, but apparently it's by design. It's space separated, so you'll need to %20 in between if you want more than one scope. Okay, all right, let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our authentication service. We're going to our scope equals chat read. Oh, %20 moderator manage announcements. Okay, just like that. Yeah. Now, if I try to store the token, will it overwrite like by default or will it be mad at me? I might have to actually replace it. I think I might have to actually put another thing in here. Let's do that first and then we'll implement the API. Okay, so back to Keychain Manager. I mean, I guess I guess we'll just test it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to short circuit this a little bit. So in my auth service, instead of if let auth tokening, I'm just going to initialize the session so that we can grab it. Yeah. You can reset content and settings to clear the simulator keychain. Oh, I can? Why didn't I know that? Where? Device, erase all content. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Boom, just like that. Does that mean that we're back to like nothing with like the even the installed apps? Not that it matters much. I'm gonna go ahead and press stop here. And let's see if that actually works. Probably does. So we're gonna get the scope. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let's just go ahead and let's just implement our new stuff. Implement the new stuff. Twitch service. Okay, so we need another get funk. Or no, this isn't a funk. This is a post. We get a chance to do post for the first time. Post announcement. And this is going to be announcement string. But we're gonna need a couple of things. We're gonna need, I guess we'll do both of these. Async throws, and I'm not sure what we're going to be getting back. Let's just say it's an array of strings. I don't even know. So let query items equal, I'm just gonna, I guess not query items. We're not querying anything. Oh, just kidding. We are putting query parameters in there. Would you look at that? So, folks, our post method is going to also include query parameters because it's in the spec. So there we go. Our query items are that response. I'm not even sure what this response is going to be. I don't know what it is yet. Equals try await get Twitch path Twitch endpoint. We need to define our new endpoint here, which is post announcement equals, and it's going to be chat/announcements. Okay. Broadcaster ID, moderator ID. Here's the request body. This is what we need. Okay, let's half and half this. I know there's a better way to do this. I just keep on dragging it here. I know that like you can, I think there's a shortcut here to like window left, window right. Oh, see, that looks gross now. I gotta find it again. Chat announcements. There we go. Broadcaster ID. Yeah, that's the query item. Broadcaster ID. Moderator. Yes, that's the same thing. And now we're going to have some request body. Struct body. We're going to need something called, we're going to make this codable. We're going to say the field is called message or message, and it's of type string. Color, also of type string. It's not required though. Possible case sensitive values are blue, green, orange, purple, and primary, which is the default. If color is set to primary or is not set, The channel's accent color is used to highlight the announcement. There is no response body, and the response code is 204 no content, which means you successfully sent the announcement, or a bad request, unauthorized, forbidden. Okay. So we're just gonna response, what do I just do, an array of void? Is that how I gotta do it? And it's not gonna be a get Twitch, folks. We need a post Twitch. So here we go. We're making a new, this is the first time that we're making a post function, post method. So hopefully this is post Twitch T codable path string, and I think I can probably just do all of these still. Yeah. It may be that the get and the post are going to be essentially the same method. I don't know though. But all headers equals headers merging cell standard headers. Let's just do this for now. Where I get to say, oh, but we're not, this isn't a get. Now I need to make a post. So let's go. Now we gotta create our HTTP service post method. I guess we could make it but we're gonna actually need something else. We're gonna need an HTTP body of type data. Maybe we don't need data. So I'm gonna put an optional because I'm not quite sure. Post T codable throws T, maybe an optional. I don't know if we need anything here. Does this also, can this also be an optional T? Does that work? Expected to compile, like that? No. I don't know what to do here, but I'm just gonna put that there just in case. We'll see. We'll see what that does. Okay, so what that means is, let's go ahead and build out our post. Here's our PST, our post. Async throws T question mark. So basically the same thing, except our HTTP method is post, and then our headers are going to be there. And then we're going to be like, oh, don't forget our HTTP data, HTTP body data. So then we're just going to say request.http body equals HTTP body, because this is already an optional. So we can just assign it even if it's nil. So we're probably going to want to give that an assignment of a default value of nil. So there's our post. It looks almost exactly the same as the get. The only change that we have really is that we're applying an HTTP body to it. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so type void cannot conform to encodable. Oh, so that's one thing. So one thing is we can't do this. Can I do this? It's the same thing. Type void cannot conform to encodable. Okay. Let response equals try await any. No? Any object? This is going to be post Twitch. Twitch endpoint dot announcements. Post announcement. Query items is query items. HTTP data. Wait. Headers. HTTP body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, we're going to say this body is this, and then I'm going to say body dot I guess JSON encoder encode body. Let HTTP body equals JSON encoder encode try JSON encoder encode body. Then we await post Twitch path query items HTTP body. Value type any object is no member map. We return map. I don't know. Maybe we just return. Maybe we turn nothing. So maybe instead of maybe we just try await. Because if we don't feel like we're going to return anything, then we can just post with the body. I think. Extra argument HTTP body and call. Wait, what? Generic parameter T cannot be inferred. Ruh-roh. Go back to our HTTP service. Post throws I don't know how to if I'm not expecting anything in return. Maybe I need two post methods. Maybe one for expected return, one for non-expected return. I don't know. Why does it say you have an extra argument HTTP body? I don't understand. Did I not? Oh, it's because I didn't put it in here. That's, yes. That's embarrassing. Data. Good. So we're still kind of hung up on this. You don't need to write the one, bro, homie X, is this JavaScript? This is Swift, my friend. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. How you doing today? Don't need to write the one with expected return until you have something with an expected return. That's fair. That's fair. Let's, all right. That's what we'll do. That's a good point. Okay. So post Twitch. And then here. There we go. If an error is returned in the response, then maybe we need to throw. If response dot, what is it? If the header, if the return code, if the return, what is it called? If it's not a 2.0 whatever. If response as NSHTTP, let's just do this. Let's just try it first. Twitch service does not conform. Oh, it don't? You sure about that? Okay. Let's double check. Let's double check. Okay, HTTP service. You. Oh, yeah, this is why. Build succeeded. Here we go. 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 Now. That's in. I'm gonna need to test it. I need to test it first, so I'm gonna actually need to change our UI to actually send out an announcement. Okay, so you ready for this? Here we go. Let's go back to our content view, which consists of a user view, a show chatters, and then if we show chatters, oh, this was from previous chat participants view, and then all the way down the bottom, we're gonna have announcement view. This is gonna be the announcement view. I'm not gonna put it in its own view right now. I'm just gonna make a text field, and it's gonna be title announcement. Text binding to we're gonna have announcement. Okay, and then we're gonna have a button. It's going to be send announcement. Action. Repository. Or wait, is it called, what was it called again? App state. App state. Post. Announcement. It's going to be announcement. Color. Blue. Cannot find an announcement in scope. That's okay. We got to make it. So here we're gonna go. We're gonna make a state. Rohomie X, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you are gonna enjoy your stay here. I think you will. We're a pretty fun group, nice and chill. Thanks for being here today. We're making a Twitch client app right now, just kind of exploring the space a little bit. This was called what? Announcement. Let's build it. Build fail because we don't have a method for posting an announcement. So let's do that. Let's make that in our repository. Here we go. Let's make a func called post announcement. Announcement string color string. Now these color choices, we probably should make a type for them as well. What we're gonna do is we're going to do a do catch. We're going to try await Twitch service post announcement. Oh. Dot shared post announcement announcement broadcaster ID. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna have to store the broadcaster ID and the moderator ID. That's me. That's me, the ID. Just trying to learn what I can know about intermediate level Python and beginner HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Well, welcome. You're in friendly company here. How do you like working in Python? That's awesome. And it looks like are you going into web dev a little bit? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try for the current user. Because remember, current user is actually a loading state, where it's either idle, loading, or a value. And then I think we did a switch current user value let me. Yeah, here we go. Was it here? Switch current user value let me. Try away a broadcaster ID. It's just going to be me.id, me.id. I guess it has to be in the current user. The queried user. It needs to be the queried user. Okay. Things are about to get complicated. I'm in a computer information systems degree. Oh, sweet. Python is near and dear because it's my first language. Yeah, I can relate to that for sure. You haven't decided whether it's web dev or not. Got to put it all together and build a database application. Do you have kind of like an idea for a project that you'd like? Let's see, if let user equals queried user as dot value. That's not the way to switch over an enum, but I'm just trying to think. switch current user. Wait, can I do this? Can I just switch on multiple values at once? Case value let me value let them. Does this work? I don't think this works. Consecutive statements on the line must be fixed. Yeah, I can't do a, wait, can I do this? Switch current user, queried user. Can I do this? Case value dot let me, value dot let them. Can I do this? It works if you surround it in parens. Async call the function does not support concurrency. What? Oh, I need to do this. I need to put it inside a task. I know this is kind of a hack, but it's, I kind of painted myself in a corner with that enum for loading state, and I'm paying the price. What does the async do for the function? Well, Ploppy, what that does is it tells the compiler, you're not going to immediately return from this method. It's going to, you have to go and wait for a return value to come back. And it kind of forces, it won't pass through until the result is received. You know, if you call methods with callbacks, with completion handlers, you can call them and then keep on going through your list of statements. But with async, it basically freezes it. It's like, nope, we're not continuing until you get me what I want. Either you're going to give me the result or you're going to throw an error and I'm going to have to deal with the error. Because then it's a tuple, yeah. Expression is async, but is not marked with await. Oops, a daisy. Okay, await app state post announcements color blue. Okay, build succeeded. Are you guys ready for this? Let's see what the UI looks like. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. But let's see here. Let's see what's happening. The first thing that I need to do is, of course, log in, and we're currently initialize session. Okay, so it worked. I've been surrounding my function calls in a dispatch queue async for that exact reason. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Or that's a way to do it. Yes. Okay, so we're going to it looks like it still wants us to go through this process. So clicked on login. Okay, we're going to Cocoa type server here. We're going to get our authentication token. Oh yeah. I reset everything, which means my previous Twitch credentials are not. Okay. Hold on, folks. Gotta go back to the other screen here and paste in my credentials. 1 second. Oh man. Don't worry, this won't take very long. Where are you, Twitch? There you are. Enter the code found in your Authenticator app or your request the code. Okay, I gotta do this again. Okay. Remember this computer for 30 days. Submit. It's doing that Zoom thing again. Okay, so back to here. Coco Event Socket wants to access your account. Clicking authorize below will allow Coco Event Socket to send announcements in channels where you have the moderator role. Okay, so we've got the token that we want. Is this just a clone? Says Bro Homie. This is it's a very specific use case. It's not a clone of the Twitch app per se, as like you being able to like surf all the channels and stuff. It's a very specific tool, which is essentially a mod view. It's a mod interface only for now. Yeah. It was a way for me to learn about the Twitch API and also practice building my own network layer and all that fun stuff. And because of that, it allowed us to do a few things. First of all, it allowed us to implement keychain storage in the app. It allowed us to check out the AS Web Authentication Service framework, or I guess just the authentication framework, which is going to help us in other apps, which were eventually the end goal is to create an event sub app, which will, if I have it running on my local machine, is going to help with like chat interactivity, and like if you guys post things in chat, like redeem rewards or follows and subs and stuff. What that's going to do is I'm going to be listening for that, and then it's going to change like the overlay. So many streamers use tools like Stream Elements that are hosted on like a remote server, right? That does all that things. But I want to do some custom things, and this is allowing me to basically make a custom experience. So yeah, that's what's going on. So we have our announcement here. Let's give it a shot. Nothing happened. Oh, it's because I'm not in any channel. There we go. I don't think it worked either. I don't think it worked. What just happened? Nothing happened. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. You were all waiting for it. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. It silently failed. So let's go back to the repo. Let's go to post announcement, and maybe it did this. Okay, print error. Print error. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna put a breakpoint everywhere here, and let's try this again. Send announcement. Okay, so we've got me. We've got them, but it's not PO me. Cannot find me in scope. PO self underscore current user. That ain't working. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go to post service, post announcement. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Boom. Paste. Okay, we made it all the way here. Our announcement is, hi chat. Our color is nil. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe we didn't specify a color. Oh, that's why. Color. How embarrassing. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to bed. Thanks, Guru. Have a good night. Thanks for chilling with us tonight. Sorry it didn't happen. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll make it in time. Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna send an announcement, say, good night, Rio. Okay. Color, blue. It's not working. What's happening? Post Twitch. Try away's posts. What's happening? Let's see if this invalid path. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay. Again, no good night for me, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, man. It's bugging. Let request. PO request. Failed to parse. Okay. Print data. Print response. That's what we'll do. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, it's gonna take another 20 seconds. Do you do this for a living? Bro, homie X, no, this is I'm currently in a stage in my career where I'm doing a lot more management of developers than doing actual development. So I'm trying to keep up my my skills. So I'm doing this just for fun. Okay. Okay, we have a result. What is this? What's happening here? Accept encoding, max age 300, date, content type, content length, access control. The URL was Helix chat announcements, !, broadcaster ID equals this, and moderator equals ID. That's me. 87 bytes, which means what I should have done is, let's go back here and we're gonna not print the error because nothing was thrown. We're going to say we're gonna print string data encoding UTF-8. There we go. Let's see what's happening. Okay, we're trying this again. Sorry, Riru. Referring to our good friend 47 bytes. Oh yeah. What did happen to our friend 47 bytes? Where is 47 bytes? Byte. Missing required parameter message. I think I forgot his password. Cocoa type exposed. Missing a parameter called message. That's weird. I don't recall there being a message here. Oh yeah, it is. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Wait a second. Does that mean that my my HTTP body was a lie this whole time? Say it ain't so. It's right here. It's right here. The message is right here. What do you mean what do you mean it's not there? Required parameter. Message. This is what got... This is it right here. Okay, breakpoint, send announcement, and then PO, string, HTTP body, sorry, string, data, HTTP body, encoding, UTF-8 exclamation. Yeah, here's the message. Where's 47 bytes? Color, blue. Is it a body parameter or a query parameter? Oh. It's a request body parameter. It's a request body. Right here. The query parameter was broadcaster and moderator. The request body parameters are message and color. Yeah. cool song. It's a cool song. Yeah. Yeah. The message is in the request body. I hope. Maybe it's not. Maybe let's not say that for sure. Yeah, it's in HTTP body, which means post which goes here, which means my HTTP body is nil. Await post path query items header HTTP body. In which case, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do that, and we're going to paste again. Oh, it's right here. PO. Failed to parse. Cannot find type LLDB context in scope. What? Okay, well, I'll do it here then. It's trying multiple times. Try it again. LLDB, gonna LLDB. What? How? What do I do? Injected self, expression, print, HTTP body. Consecutive statements on a line must be separated by... $46 bytes. Representation, slice. Give it to me. Give it to me. You... It's in there. It's in there. Why? What are we doing wrong? Post. Query items. Well, what are my query items? 2 values. All right, then keep your secrets. Too many parentheses? Is that what it is? So much death. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, you're right. Oh, in my expression here. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. That ain't it. That ain't it. And I don't know why it's deciding to do this to us, but it's telling us that it is missing a required parameter message when it clearly is not. This is baffling. Message. It's right there. It's codable. Xcode gonna Xcode. Xcode gonna give it to you. Okay, let's try cleaning the build folder, building again. This is our first post request to the Twitch API. So I wonder if maybe there's something going on. Maybe I'm not actually sending it to the right endpoint. Could be that. Announcement. Can you see me? Question mark. Do I have a content type header? I don't have a content type header. That is a good, yep. There you go. Boom. Yeah. That's the issue. I think that's the issue. Good call. Good call. Twitch service, post announcements. I don't have any headers. Wait. No, yeah, I do. There we go. Merging self headers, new and new. Standard headers. Should I make should I include that in the standard headers, or should I only include that if it's for post requests? You might be using that to try to figure out how your body is formatted. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. So content type. Yeah. Content type. I'm trying to remember exactly how. There we go. Content type application JSON. Yep, that's got to be it. Okay. I'm just going to do this. Let's just do this really quick and see if that resolves it. Okay. That's in the standard headers now. Yeah, I just added the standard headers. Okay. You think 47 bytes might be lost forever? Aw, that's really sad. Yes, finally. There we go. Boom. Everyone, I have a very important announcement to make. That can get kind of spammy, yeah, if everything is an announcement. It's like here, but we're having on the stream. Oh, sweet. And on your server? That rocks. And then here is Wirurio's announcement. Boom, there it is, folks. Hey, we did it. We sent an announcement to every day. We're everybody. We're spamming chat. Perfect. We did it. This calls for a celebration. Oh, it's just in the chat before the video caught up. Thanks, bro, homie. Here, I'll give us a free one here. Here we go. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. All right, I need time for 45 minutes of Overwatch 2. That's right. Let's do it. It's time for some gaming, folks. I hope you had some fun. Thanks once again to Kokotite for helping us out with getting this authentication stuff working. Wow, we got a lot done today. And now let's unwind. Let's play a little bit of video games. So we'll of course be working on this some more as we continue to develop. I like this track. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. All right, let me get chat on this screen. So we'll be resuming our app development on Tuesday, but for now let's watch a little fun gameplay. Yeah, maybe it's fun. We'll see. It is a banger. It's a really good track. It's actually from it's based on a real song. It's a real J-pop song or J-rap song. Okay, we're learning Kiriko today. I played her a little bit last night, and she's really fun, but it seems like it's a really high skill ceiling, and I really have no idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see how things go, and it's a fake song based on a real song. It's a real song. They basically licensed it for use in the game. They basically made it Kiriko's theme song, but it was like a song that like came out like 4 years ago.
Entering King's Row.
I'll find my own path.
All right, here we go.
Greetings.
Let's see how long we last.
What's up?
Hey. All right, so we're a healer. Our job is to keep people alive. We can teleport to like where they are, which is kind of fun. Like we can go through walls. We can walk up walls. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let's do this. You do? Where are you? I prefer Leak's approach of making songs that aren't in the game, in which their characters are the artists. You know, I have actually never played League of Legends, if you can believe it. It looks fun. It looks fun to play, but I've heard that it can be quite stressful experience. I watched like the Arcane series, and I was like, oh man, like the world building is like so super fun. Oh, I should start like actually like regular, shouldn't I? Oh, we can get her. We can get her. Let's get her. Yeah. Okay, we've got 18 seconds, guys. We need to make a push. Someone's on our... Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Aw, shoot. You're too far away! Guys, get on the point! I'm trying to keep you alive. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna win? We're gonna win? We win! Yay! Yay! GG. Hey, it's gonna be all downhill from here. Matches are decided in like the first 10 minutes. Okay. Cocotype swore off MOBAs forever after a few bad Dota experiences. Great wins today. We'll see. We'll see how we do. The next 30 minutes is just getting dunked on if you lost the first 10 minutes. Oh gosh. That sounds kind of yeah, that does sound a little not fun. Isn't the rumor that Riot is making like an MMO based on that universe? And if so, I think I really want to try that game. I have been known to be an MMO junkie. Played WoW for a very, very long time, longer than I probably should have. It's all coming up notified today. Hey, it's been a really good day. It's been a really good, very productive day. With a big thanks to you, Cocotype, for helping me with the auth. That was a clutch right there. Give me some of that win juice. Yeah. The Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King were my life for a good minute. Yeah. I was there with you. It was fun stuff. Such a great, oh man, the Arthas story is just so heartbreaking, and it's just, oh man, you care so much for these characters, yeah. And the Arcane TV show like really made me care about Vi and Jinx, and I'd never even like heard of them before, you know, and like show. Okay, if anybody hasn't seen that show, I highly recommend it. Even if you don't like video games, it's remarkable. Like on every level. Oh, almost. Ah, help me, help me, help me, help me. I'm dead. I don't know if it's just that WoW is my first love, or if nothing else has been as good, but nothing has ever done for me what WoW did. I think it's like, that makes sense to me, because like, if it was your first MMO experience, where like you got that experience of starting out as a fresh level 1, you're in the starting area, you're learning about your class, you got a bunch of other level 1s just like trying to kill the same like boars as you are. And then you get to have your first like dungeon experience. You got these other people playing with you. You're like, what is this? And like defeating a boss together, and then if you make it all the way to level 60 or whatever it was at the time, 50, was it 50 or 60? I forget. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Moira. You get to experience your first raid, like a 25-man raid, the 40-man raid. It's like, what is this? And like the whole like politics of being in a guild, and like just this like, you get these people who like are basically a project manager for like the first time in their life, and some of them are like really born to be guild masters, and some of them are just like power hungry crybabies. And if you can find a group of people you can hang with, that just makes the experience like totally worth it. Leave me alone. Oh, I should have used my E. I've been watching Edge Runners now. It's not as good as Arcane, but still a good video game to Netflix show, which is a really common genre now. I don't know if The Witcher counts. I would say The Witcher counts, although I mean I guess the source material are the books first, yeah. First MMO was Wizard 101 as an 8-year-old. So come back to this day, you never forget your first love. Yeah, Ploppy, absolutely. Absolutely agree. It's been a while since I've played WoW. Let's go in as a team. Let's go in as a team. We're getting kind of wrecked. We have zero score on the push here. Hey, leave me alone. Who's behind me? Get him. Get D.Va. Get D.Va. I thought I pressed G to mark, but I guess I didn't. The original source was the books, but no one knew it outside of Poland until the games. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I certainly didn't. I actually was late on the Witcher game. Like, I didn't even know about the first 2 games. It wasn't until Witcher 3 came out that I was like, what is this? And that game I loved. That game is just, oh, and even the expansions. The expansions are like their own full game. It's just amazing. Having an MMO in the Witcher universe, now that would be pretty dope. Yeah, not this time, Genji. Nope, 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 nope. I couldn't find anyone to teleport to you. City Heroes was my first MMO, not as good as well, but still a great experience.
Lick my
Oh
wounds.
yeah, I tried
Let's
City of
go.
Heroes. That was kind of fun, yeah.
Pushing the barricade.
Not my first love, but like probably my favorite MMO has been Star Wars Galaxies before the combat upgrade. That was a fun game. Leave me alone. Where are you gonna teleport to? Give me a teleport. Oh, we're getting wrecked on this game. The first game wasn't known outside of Poland either. Only the second one started to gain momentum, and then the third one was the big one. The big one. And then Henry Cavill as The Witcher. Best casting choice ever.
Play of the game.
Absolutely. I just watched a doco at CDPR. I know too much now. I mean, those are cool documentaries to watch. No one else's first MMO was RuneScape. I actually did not play RuneScape, believe it or not. So yeah, my first MMO was World of Warcraft, and then I went to Star Wars Galaxies, and then I went to the one that came after it, which was SOTOR. And then I also played, well, I've been playing Lost Ark, my solo MMO. I've been playing what else? There's just time sinks. That's the hardest part about it, is that like you got to devote a lot of time to those games, because you're building your character, you know, and just the nature of the progression is a lot of time investment. Yeah. So MMO, me myself online. I think I did try Second Life for a little bit.
I'll find my own path.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now.
So hey, we made that in Swift UI. That pattern right there. I think that's in our Game UI Inspirations project somewhere. Right there, that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Trouble's here. 大丈夫?
大丈夫?
Under my protection.
Oof.
Appreciate it.
Hey, oh, I tried to save you. He's shooting at me. Why is he shooting at me?
The objective is now.
We are getting wrecked, folks. Where'd you go?
Hey,
I feel like I hear D.Va somewhere. Leave me alone.
done playing around.
All right, let's all go in together.
What's up? Hi.
We're out. Here we are. I know where you're going, my man.
I'm here.
I guess you should help
Let
you.
me balance you out.
Oh, is that a widow? It was dead. Area denied. Get out of there. Get out of there. Was my teleport like on cooldown still?
Let's get back to it.
This situation calls for more bombs.
I'm with you. Soothing your wounds.
Where did you come from?
What's up?
What's up? Headshot, headshot, headshot. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Where? Wait, we haven't taken any point at all. Now we go. There we go. Her thumbnail is obnoxiously shiny. Oh. Did I hear it? Where's the Lucia? There he is. Is bro in here? Hey bro, how's it going, man? Welcome. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Thanks. I know it's your voice of choice. Why can't I hit you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, can you get in there? There you go. Ooh. Who is blasting me?
I've got you. Appreciate it. I'm with you.
Ooh, it is hot in there. I'm amazed I lasted that long. Can't get any better than he already is. Nothing but wins so far. Cocotite, that's very kind, but you know that's not true. We lost the last one. very, we lost big time. We won the first one. It was a pickup game. I was in there for like maybe 5 minutes at the most. Am I getting any better? I think I'm getting more familiar with her kit. The question is, do I remember to use
I never asked my father his opinion of me. Now he is beyond my reach.
I'm sure he was proud, even if he never said it.
How would you know?
Trust me, I know.
Oh, because you're a parent. Did you look at switching the keybinds? No, not yet. It looked like a win to me, Cocotite. I think, like, as far as like play goes, like I felt like I did my best. Like I stayed with my team. I tried to like heal, but like there's certainly a lot of nuance. No, I haven't messed with the keybinds yet, bro. We've been focused on the game project that when we finally fixed it, I just went right into the game.
Nice to know you have my back. Soothing your wounds.
The objective is now
Taking the objective. I'm doing
Oh, he's purple. He's purple. Leave me alone. Save me, Diva. Oh, he's up here. Oh, I used the targeting system. Come back. Come back. Oh, that ball is asking for it. Ooh, I tried to press E, but I was too late. I'm gonna do another thrilling round of laundry. Wish me luck. Hey, are you gonna mix? Are you gonna mix the
done playing around.
laundry? I think that would probably be pretty crazy if you threw a red sock in there with the whites and you know, or throw in the bleach with like your tie-dye shirts. You know, you could get really creative in there. His name's Dextrose? Hey, ball. Get away from me, ball! Oh, it's Demi Rose. I thought it was Dextrose. Good luck, Kokotai, on that laundry.
The spring flows anew. I'm here. Self-destruct sequence. What's up?
66-17. We could definitely win this round. We should win this round. We should be good.
Objective's mine.
The objective is mine. Ah, just kidding. It was mine. I got halfway there. This is me by myself. I should have been with my team, but
Done playing around.
wasn't anywhere close to anybody.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Okay, cool. Can we hold on to it? I think we can. Ball, so help me. Don't chase him. Don't chase him. We're good. We're good.
Watch out for this one.
Oh, what am I doing down here? What am I doing down here? Am I trying to kill the ball? That's not a good idea. I'm about to die. Oh, you're dead. Never mind, never mind. No, no, no. Get back, get back, get back. Fight. No, we lost the point. We all went down. Boo.
Objective's mine. Do something.
Hey, we made it to round 3. Go team. He's disabled in comp for some reason. Do you have 2 tanks? Who do we have? We have, this is quick play. We can do any roles. Yeah, we got
It's a
2
full-time job being the
2
capable
tanks,
ones.
2 healers, 1 DPS. Yeah. I think she. I think you have to get. Do you have to get rank 55 to be able to use her in comp? Yeah, open role QP. Any tips for getting your first dev job? That's a great. It's a great question, bro, homie.
Capture the objective.
So I would look into companies that do internships. I would look into companies that hire junior roles. Usually those are not startups. Usually startups are looking for like senior devs. An established company, a larger company, is usually a place where you'll find internship opportunities as well as mentoring opportunities. You really want to be able to join a team that you can learn on the job, because there's a lot of stuff that that you don't get taught in school when it comes to doing any sort of development work, like production level development. I would say one of the biggest things you can do is have a portfolio of published work. If you're going mobile dev, that means posting something in the App Store, Google Play Store, or the Mac App Store if you're inclined to Mac development or Windows development. Any platform that you're looking to do, publish something. It doesn't need to be polished. It doesn't need to be bug free. Just get it out there. Oh, you're talking about Torbjorn. Oh, Torbjorn's disabled in comp. Oh yeah, I actually heard something about that, bro. They had to like pull him because they had to fix him. I think there's some tuning that needs to happen. I think Bastion as well, right? Didn't Bastion get pulled for a little bit? If I remember correctly. Ball's here. Leave me alone, ball. Yeah, we got him. Bastion is not in the game anymore. Okay, yeah, that's what I heard. Which is kind of sad. Bastion's fun. But I haven't done any comp in this game, so I don't know like what the tuning is like. Oh gosh, why can't I hit you? Did not hit her like at all.
Watch your surroundings.
Bro, homie, I think I think what you need to do is you need to
Spring flows anew.
find a project that interests you and make it and publish it and then put it on your resume. And when you try to go interview for companies, say, "Hey, I made this." And they'll be like, "Sweet." That is like 90% of it. The other part is just finding a place that's hiring, which you know, can be a little bit of a challenge depending on, like, you know, there's definitely hiring seasons. Another thing you can try to do is join a team of maybe you've got some fellow devs in your program that are interested in making like a team project, which that helps as well. I think getting any sort of team experience will show that you're willing to work in a group. When you're sharing a code base, it takes some compromise. If you don't have a set of like established coding practices for the team, or there's no like lead or senior, and you guys are all just kind of like figuring it out as you go, you're gonna need to come up with a series of you're gonna need to come up with something that you can all agree on and work towards that standard to keep the team from imploding on itself. Because there's going to be a lot of people get surprisingly territorial with the code that they write. It's almost as like intense as, like, I would say, like an artist who their work is like an extension of themselves, and like any criticism of their work, they can, you know, it's easy to take it personal. And it's the same way with development too. You got to be able to show that you can work well in a team. And receiving feedback, giving and receiving feedback is like one of the best soft skills you can have, like in the career, like hands down. I asked for that. I was all by myself. Oh, Bastion's going to be joining on Tuesday. Okay, cool. I think that database application next semester will be a good resume talking point. Yeah, I absolutely
Time to
agree.
get clever.
Yeah. If you can build a database,
I'm here.
it's a pretty good skill to have. Need a secure place to store all that sweet data.
What's up?
What's that? Oh, you know, I haven't been climbing up walls in a long time. Should be doing something like that.
Under my protection.
Oh, I used up my E. I was on fire. This is a really great match. We're 99 to 99.
The spring
Are they gonna
flows
win?
anew.
I win. This was a very close match. Yeah, we're all dead. Yeah, we lost. Shout out to my fellow healers.
Play of the game.
Ooh. That was a great pick. Wow. Man, it's been a long time since we've played games on stream, hasn't it? It's been a couple of weeks at least.
Welcome to jungle. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm just glad that I get to pick her every time. Maybe people are already sick of her. I'm enjoying learning a new character. So, bro, what we did today on stream was we did some Twitch client. Actually posted an announcement in chat with the app, which is really fun. I'll do it right now.
Why
Eh. Boom. I did that with an app. Now, granted, I could have done it in a browser window, but that's beside the point. We got to do something fun today, so. And not to exclude anybody, everybody in chat, hello as well. Hi everyone, welcome to new and returning viewers. Appreciate having you here. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm really excited about what we were able to do. What we were able to do at the beginning of the stream today. Felt like we got a lot of content. It was cool. Tracer, I thought I done told you not to get too far out here. Get the mercy. Yeah. And dude, she does hit hard. Okay, I guess I'll chill here. Benji was in town, so we got to see him. Oh, that's fun. How's Benji doing? Hey guys, I'm moving with the payload. Moving with the payload. Moving with the payload. Man, why is there always a ball? Oh, he's over there. Ooh, she's amazing. Get her. Get him. Get him. Yeah, ball's dead. Ball's dead. I love her. I love her so much. She's so fun. I don't care if I'm bad at her. I love her. I love playing her. This is a lot of fun. I've had this much fun in Overwatch in a very, very, really long time. Okay, this is dope. Oh yeah, you're gonna hate and Stownished? I don't know about that.
Did you think you were safe up there?
Oh, I still died. 11 player kill streak. That's not too shabby. She's very slippy, yeah. Only got likes to work. Oh, sweet. I did not think it'd be that hard at all, but I had to figure it out by myself because the course creator's code did not work. And looking back, it was so inefficient. Isn't that great though that you were able to like fix it because of a broken tutorial and like you understood why it was broken? I think that's like probably the best lesson you could get, right? Oh, you stay away from me, Genji. Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, I got died. Okay, we got ulted. It was a good effort. Congratulations, Floppy. That's awesome.
Okay, I learned from that.
Just in case.
Okay, she's going there. I'm gonna stay with my team. I'm gonna stay with my team. I'm gonna stay with my team. Cha cha cha. Oh, Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper, because he's dead. Oh, Genji's at 1 HP.
Come to me for heals.
Okay, we should be able to get it now. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Am I the only... Gotta get on the point, guys. We only have 1 minute. Dang it. My E had just become available. I tried to do that. I tried to time that. Yeah, he got me.
I don't give up that.
Can you be playing for a little bit longer? No, I'm gonna be going to bed very soon, actually, Ro. But I would love to play again with you. Let's set up something in chat or in yeah. Give me a message. Like I might be available tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta go to bed on time tonight. I got something in the AM, unfortunately. Yeah, I would love to play again with you. Whoops, I probably should have healed that person. What is that melody? Hey man. Let me alive, Bob. Oof, we got ball. Okay. I'm pretty sure Quick and I will be on all day tomorrow. Okay, sweet, cool. Yeah, I'll message you guys.
Okay, I learned from that.
Man, time flies when you're having fun, huh? Let me love you.
Keep shoulder pads.
Oh, no, you don't. Ah, no. No, it happened again. I had tunnel vision that time. Oh, well. Is it easier to get something on the Google Play Store versus Apple? Bro, homie, that's a great question.
Interesting.
So, define easier. The barrier to entry on the Google Play Store is cheaper. It's $25 for to be able to publish to the store. It's a one-time fee. You only have to pay $25 total, whereas the Apple App Store costs $99 per year to publish and keep your apps on the store. As far as app review process goes, Apple app review is notoriously arbitrary when it comes to like how much time it takes to get something approved.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I actually have not published an Android app on my own. My team has. I've done a little bit of Android development. No, that's not true. That's not true. I have published an Android app. But I did the iOS version first.
Carried on the wind.
Is that Reaper that's killing us?
Under my protection.
Oh. Oh, okay. You'll pay for that, junk.
Easy enough.
Well, never fall. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You can't see me. That's cool. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, that was I was asking for it. I was flirting with disaster right there. I was all by myself. I need to stop doing that. I need to stay with my team. Whew.
Done playing around.
Yeah, I think I might have found my new main, you guys. Like, so like I'm having a really good time. I'm having a really good time with this. It almost makes me forget about the horrendous battle pass system of this game. Almost.
That was interesting.
It was interesting. Was a good push on the payload. Thank you. She is really fun. Dude, she's so good. He's so powerful at hitting those headshots, man. That's
I'm with you.
what does he got, Mamoru?
Keep attacking until the last second.
Hello. Hey, can you? Where we at? Someone come behind? I heard the first die, and then I tried to like react by pressing my E, and by the time that I got there, I was too late. Yeah, he just came down from bottom. Did we lose? Ah, we lost. Oh well. Hey, folks, it's about that time. G. Yeah, I think this probably is the one that may play the game. Yeah. It was a great position. He was waiting the whole time to do it. Yeah, that was a great team kill. Way to go. Good job. All right. Hey. It's a quick few games, but I had some fun. Hope everyone enjoyed it tonight. We're gonna come back on Tuesday. We'll do something fun. I'll post about it. Hey, come join the Discord if you'd like to learn more about my schedule and about the kinds of stuff that we do here. Feel free to come on in, and folks, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for all the support. Always appreciated. I'm glad you caught part of it too. Good night. Good night, Poppy. Bro Homie X. Enjoy my stay. Glad you come back. We'll be here Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, all the time. Take care, folks.